Yo, welcome back. This is the Kickoff FC show. This is your boy, Ride 2012, and that's your boy,
Don Roomba.
You already know he's threading, not trending, but threading right now. So feel free to check out Don Roomba on Thread, right?
Yes,
Kickoff FC will be on Thread real soon. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. So y'all can check us out. But until then, do us a favor, like, subscribe, and check out our channel. Until then, y'all already know, man, we talking about everything Manchester United. And today, we're going to start off by talking about, damn, De Gea left the club.
Ousted. The man put in his 2 weeks notice. You see what I said? Because we didn't, well, not we, but the owners didn't want to re-sign the man.
Or was it Ten Hag?
I can't even say. Well,
But I heard that Ten Hag wanted his guy Onana, but we'll go get to that in a minute.
I understand.
But I heard
that.
Ten Hag was like, yo, I don't know.
But to the way how De Gea win Golden Glove, Player of the Season,
Several times. Couple of times, I should say. Let me not exaggerate.
saved us a bunch of times.
Also gave away a lot.
But he won the Golden Glove with giving away a lot as well. So, I mean, no one's perfect.
No.
You see what I said? The only issue I can see Ten Hag having with him is his feet and passes, which is also new for the team around him. You know what I said? So, you can fault the hay for them passing, but the man them around him, the defenders, was a makeshift defense. You have Luke Shaw playing centre back. You have Colostomy bag. It was a shambles in the back line. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad. It's sad to see De Gea go, man.
Listen, so to be realistic, we can't expect to play out of the backfield, even though we tried it several times throughout the season. But we all know this is nothing new. That De Gea is a great shot stopper. Just not great with his legs when it comes to passing or outfield passing from the back. We understand that he's not great. You get what I'm saying? But let's go back and talk about it. He said he won the Golden Glove. He's a champion with Manchester United. Several times.
From Fergie.
Right. From Fergie days coming all the way up. Bear in mind, this is a goalkeeper that won Player of the Season for Manu multiple times. You know, listen to that. A goalkeeper won, not a striker.
Voted by the
not
players.
A midfielder. Exactly. A goalkeeper. Right? So my thing is, we knew his contract was going to expire. And he's a club legend, right? And allegedly, he signed the contract. Contract was taken away. I have a problem with the treatment of how we took care of a club legend. In my opinion, I consider De Gea a club legend, right? Especially as a goalkeeper. What he has accomplished at the club, 12 years at the club. There aren't a lot of players that spend 12 years at any club.
And you're just going to let him walk free.
And you let him walk free. Bear in mind, this was a goalie who you could have sold a long time ago and make money from him,
Real
right?
Madrid
to Real Madrid wanted him. This wanted him. You could have sold him if they. And the next thing that I have an issue with is Manchester United need competition in every single era. I made the example the last time about Luke Shaw. Maybe it's not exactly the same because once a goalkeeper is number one, he's keeping week in, week out.
Right.
I get it. But having competition there makes sense. You have to have a solid guy that can be another number one that could be there. So I'm thinking, hey, you bring in Onana, still keep De Gea. Signing De Gea as a new contract. It's not like you're buying him. You're just signing him to a new contract. Keep it there, and you're getting him for way less money.
I can't agree with you on that much.
Why?
Because Onana is a number one and De Gea is a number one. You can't have two number ones
City
and
have
then
that.
put one on the bench. You need a number one and a B plus. See? Fight for the spot. You can't have two number one keepers. That don't make no sense. I can see you have two number one striker and start only one at a time.
Yes, true.
But keeper-wise, you don't need that. You know what I'm saying? So I see why they let him walk, but having De Gea walk like this without selling him and getting money back to be able to buy other players is ridiculous. Imagine a man walk into Liverpool, Chelsea, Newcastle.
And that's going to be real interesting to see which team he's going to sign
Exactly.
with.
Any team.
I don't think it's going to be any team in the EPL, but
okay.
I think he's probably going to go back to Spain or something else, you know. But Newcastle don't really have a number one goalkeeper like that.
It's a Shappy them having there.
Imagine that.
It's a Shappy and they still made top 4.
Right. So imagine De Gea. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who he's gonna sign with, but again, I didn't like the treatment. You know, I get that Onana. I'm going to support Onana when he comes in, and allegedly the deal is happening.
Yeah,
well,
they agreed.
You need a goalkeeper now, because De Gea has made it public.
Right.
He put out his statement. ManU put out them statement that he's officially leaving the club.
Let me tell you, Onana better salad to man, chop 2 boy out of them suit. You know what I said? Make some wicked passes, long ball. If him not doing none of them sitting there, pile of man, is a boss. Because him not going to get golden glove.
I mean, not unless them improve the defense in front of him,
Exactly.
right? And if you want to pass out of the backfield, you're going to have people to pass the ball too. But so far in the transfer market, I don't see ManU doing much, right?
I understand that I don't come up with this stuff. I just forward it along.
We're going to get to Mount in a second, and we're going to talk about other stuff, but we're not addressing the things that we need to address. Look at what we're talking about. Goalkeeper De Gea leaving. This should have been wrapped up a long time ago.
From the beginning from the season end.
We know the number one thing that we need is a striker.
It's facts. It's not facts. It's not facts. It's not facts.
But all of a sudden now, goalkeeper, well, clearly now we definitely need a goalkeeper because De Gea is out. He's officially no longer a Manchester United player, so therefore we definitely need a goalkeeper. But we also need a striker. So
Mount has been signed. I think
we signed a midfielder. Mount, don't get me wrong. Mount, I'm going to support you because you're a Manchester United player right now.
So who is he going to fill in for? Who is he going to play
well,
over?
allegedly, people have been talking about him playing in a 3 midfield package with Casemiro, Bruno, and Mount. But in my opinion, that would mean that Eriksen hit the bench. That's one.
Right.
It's going to be that rotation. But is Mount really that much better than Eriksen? And is he really good? Because Mount likes to play more attacking. So Casemiro is still going to have to be doing double duty on defensive side.
For a
plus on the offensive
side. Man.
Exactly. For almost a 30-plus-year-old man.
That's asking a lot.
Exactly. I'm curious to see how Ten Hag is going to use Mount. But I don't think Mount is the say-all and all for Manchester United. Is he really going to make that big of a difference for us to leap from 3rd to 2nd or even compete for the title?
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man. Do you understand?
Hell no. And I don't care what nobody say. You can't tell me that Mount is going to change. To me, Mount is an improvement on the squad. That's it to me.
Right. So if a man need for subbing, there's quality. You know what I said? Because at the tail end of the season, for sure, whenever we made 2-3 subs, the quality of the squad dropped drastically.
Exactly.
You know what I said? So definitely to your point, it's an improvement on the squad.
That's how I look at it. It's a good signing, you know.
But is he going to provide as much assists or goals like Eriksen did? You know what I said? Because Eriksen was in and around the box supporting until he got injured.
Yeah.
You know?
So
we'll see, because...
And how is that chemistry going to work with Bruno and Mount? Are we just going to leave Casemiro in no man's land to clean up and do everything else? And I'm like, it's like, to me, I'm having a hard time understanding the vision of Manchester United in terms of how these signings are working. And the reason why I said that is because I look at the teams around us, they're addressing the things that they need. I look at Arsenal. Arsenal signed... they signed what's his name?
Havertz.
They signed Havertz. That's an okay signing. But then they made another signing, Declan Rice, which they knew they needed that. That's a huge signing, and then they knew they wanted that guy.
Just to not win the league again, but keep going. Then they signed the centre back Timber, which we wanted last season as well too. But now he's going to Arsenal. So Arsenal is addressing some things, you know what I'm saying? Gabriel Jesus is going to be healthy. They re-signed the players that they want to keep.
All the business is done.
All them dudes is resign.
Exactly. Reece Nelson. There's a quality players they're getting off their bench to do stuff. Meanwhile, look at Liverpool signing the dude from Leipzig, Salzburg or whatever his name is. No, I'm butchering his name, but that dude is, to me, in my opinion, a much better signing than Mason Mount. Liverpool ain't got no Champions League football. They
No
might have
Champions League.
nothing. And they signing this player,
And
and then they signed
couldn't
McAllister for 35 million, who is a better player than Mount, in my opinion, and a World Cup champion for 35 million. But we pay 55 million for a dude that missed half the season last year.
I'm sick.
I don't know. I'm supporting my team. I'm never going to shy away from that. I'm supporting the team. Mount is going to have my 110%, as well as Ten Hag and everybody else that's going to be at the team when CRNR. I'm just saying right now in this moment, please make it make sense to me in the long run.
I know,
you
right?
know what I'm saying? Because right now I'm like, I get it. I understand why we want Onana, because he can pass the ball out and he's a good shot stopper. I understand Mount is a squad player, but is he that big of a difference change? He's an improvement on the squad in my opinion. Right? Still a quality player, but again, that's my opinion in regards to it. Why we haven't targeted a striker? They want Hojlund, that guy. But again, I heard somebody make a really good point earlier that we need a proven goal scorer, like a Kane, like a Osimhen. I get that those guys are out of our price range, and it's
we're trying to reach too far up the ladder.
But we're signing prospects again. Like Sancho was a prospect.
And you're saying
Anthony was and Sancho come to camp out of shape. I don't know if you all saw the picture, but he came to camp out of shape, and I'm like, what the hell,
son?
Didn't you learn when he shipped you off back to Germany to go train?
Miss a bunch bunch of games.
Missed a bunch of games because you were out of shape and
Sure,
confidence.
no
It's just like Rumbody said last time in a couple of videos back. It's like once them get them money and them get paid, it's like complacency just comes in. And complacency is what runs Manchester United, because there's no competition across. Like, I don't think there's good enough competition in all the areas and positions of the field. We've made this point before. Like I said, are we going to bench Rashford? No, because we need Rashford. Are you really going to bench Bruno on a constant? No, because you need Bruno. You understand? Are you going to bench Casemiro? No. When De Gea was here, are you going to bench De Gea? No, because you need him, because there isn't as much competition in these positions. You know, and there's no quality.
We
there's
need
a lack
another
of
right
depth
winger
and
too,
quality.
because if Anthony mess up, we need another right winger to give him competition, because Sancho ain't it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
you need more. You need more. The
I
whole
think it's
structure.
more of the same. You know? I think it's gonna be more of the same.
That's what scares
for the
me.
season coming up.
If something
More of
doesn't
the
change,
same.
man, if nothing changes between now and the end of the transfer window, I think it's just gonna be much of the same for us again next season.
We're gonna pick up 2 loanies again, dog.
We're gonna get 2
by
loanies.
By the time the owners get them shit together,
that's not happening.
By time the transfer window close, and then I forget 2 loanee from wherever.
But that window of a sale. That window is gonna ship. Speaking of sale, we have to sell players in order to generate funds to buy players. But who's going to buy any of our players? The players are on huge wages.
Huge. Nobody's signing Maguire.
Exactly.
No.
Who's going to sign? And
we're going to have to pay him if he goes to a lower club.
Still going to have to pay him, because that club is not going to take on all his wages. We're going to have to pay some. If we selling players, it's going to be like a clearance sale. Like, you're not selling for what the value, nothing close. It's going to be a loss on everything. You get what I'm saying? And at this point, can you really afford to sell anybody? We have no depth. All we have is people coming up out of the academy. And what else? You know? What else? We ain't signing nobody, like I said. I see all these other teams making moves. Liverpool allegedly is on the verge of trying to sign Valverde.
I mean,
from Real Madrid, and we need a midfielder and we can't get none.
I mean,
Valverde. That's a
talk about scouting. The U19 and U20 international tournaments are playing right now. England just won the U20 tournament. Scouts, pay attention. Somebody half it up on the side wanna sign for a big club yet, or up on a bench side You know what I said? Man City might have a man on the squad who can sneak and buy him. They won the tournament. So they have to have quality.
You should have had scouts at the under 21 tournaments from day
Exactly.
one all the way through. So you can scout every single team that's there and see players that you want.
Yeah.
If you're interested in signing prospects, especially if you know your budget is not big.
That's where you find them. And you want players to be playing while they're 18, 19, 20. You know what I said? That's when you get the more energetic, you see what I said? Flair. Because they're
They're
so
hungry.
young. They're
hungry.
green.
They want to come in and prove themselves. Like, I'm going to show you what I can do. All right, that's what we need. Like, all I'm saying is, between now and the end of the transfer window, I'm not too optimistic about it. But I'm really hoping that we sign some players that can really do something for the club.
I just need
Help
one
us
quality,
make-
sir.
This
one.
I'm not even saying a marquee
Just
signing.
one quality.
Not even a marquee signing. Just make a signing that we need. We need somebody that I feel like it can be such a huge difference maker to us. We haven't had that, or create excitement and buzz amongst the fans. We haven't seen that. Yes, Anana is going to be a great signing. Yes, Mount is a good squad player signing.
Right.
Love it, right? But have we really seen that marquee signing that we really want to see yet? No. Is it going to happen? I
Nope.
don't know. I'm not too optimistic about it because I'm anticipating that this season is going to be much of the same.
Might as well we rob one of the freaking lower team them in the English Premier League of them forward.
Get somebody.
Go rob one of them. You know what I say? Even Anthony from West Ham, the Jamaican, get him.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Who else we can get? Just go try and buy some. We need a forward, Bridget.
But they're trying to get Hojlund.
Virgin.
So let's see. They said
Hojlund.
Hojlund.
Oh, come
He's
here, come and say
that dude
Hojlund
from
a toilet.
Barcelona. No.
The fuck?
But he's allegedly, I don't know too much about the player, so I really got to do some more research on him. But from what I've heard so
All right.
far and what I've seen, they said he's a quality player. Allegedly at one point somebody said he could be like the next Haaland. That's a stretch. I don't think that's a fair comparison to make. I don't think you should do that.
Can't
But
compare to that.
again, that's what they're saying, that he could be, something special if
Okay.
given the right tools. But again, you got to put the right people around him in order for him to really do stuff. So let's see. And again, we mentioned the last time Gif Orban, we mentioned Ferguson, a couple other strikers out there that you
Right.
probably could try to look. Again, it goes back to the recruitment and the scouting. I really think that ManU need to do a better job in those areas. Even with the budget constraints that we have,
Right.
that's what would make scouting and recruitment even more
Earn
important,
them
knowing
wages.
that you have constraints when it comes to finances. Anyway, that's our thoughts for today. We got everything going. We got more coming. We're going to talk a little bit more about CONCACAF. Because y'all know we Jamaicans, right? We got to talk about the CONCACAF. So
Gotta
tune in.
do
That's
it.
coming soon. In the meantime, this your boy Ryan 2012. That's your boy.
Down Roomba.
Check us out, man. And thanks for watching. We appreciate y'all.
Subscribe.